This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Southern California. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Rams. That's his first touchdown of the new year. York is good on the extra point. And the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
York to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible level. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This will be from 56 yards away. That one is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Steelers 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Christian Watson, touchdown Los Angeles. York, good on the extra point. And the Rams extend their advantage to 14-3.
York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards. Here's a design run, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after 14-3 is the score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll throw out of the gun. Flush to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one brought in by Nakua. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. Set. Go.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, check that. Check that.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, L.A.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. This one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. He'll go right back to Myers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Rams' 40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
3 yards to go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's going to try it here again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 39 yards. Back to the air one more time. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
26-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. His drive will start on the ground. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Here we go. Hurt. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Ready. Drop low 80. Ready.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down and goal.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. Three for three in the game, as this one is also good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. The gain is 64.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A short game. Down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He will get into the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Mustang night, Cougar night. Take over.
They'll look to throw yet again. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup of 6.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Set. 60 Vice. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Hawks 70. Hawks 70. 19 Luck. 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Moving outside the pocket. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On the run, here's Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Got it. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Set. Ready?
That's caught by Kuka. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. That is caught. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
What a big call there. It's 4th down. A field goal gives you the lead, but they clearly want more. Mike, we see so many teams going more towards the 4th down, keep the offense on the field. 3 points don't get you the win. And this shows so much confidence in this offense by this coaching staff.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Ready. Bang, bang.
tight end going in motion here. They'll begin here on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open. But you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll only manage a couple of yards for 4, but he's out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really two reasons. One, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And two, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll look to throw here on first down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will score! Puka Nakua, touchdown Rams. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. A throw on the move is caught. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Leads to second and goal.
So that challenge, a successful one. The extra point is good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And
he's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Rams punting unit coming out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set him to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try the right side with Hall, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Check, Bobcat, check, check. 70 Lions.
Another run here with Hall. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down.
14 yards.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
20-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.